are you? Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Keitha, Boutique Manager at Indique, Chicago, and I'm going to be talking to you about a couple different things today. Of course, Indique hair. I am wearing our Bounce Coil Curl, and I'm also going to be talking to you about how I achieved this look with our Coil Curl. So there's many different ways that you can rock this texture, and I've achieved this look with a couple different products. And I've used Miss Jessie's. So we have a really cool campaign with Miss Jessie's right now, and I'm excited to tell you about these two products. I have Pillow Soft Curls, and then I have Jelly Soft Curls. So I'm gonna go into detail with you about exactly how I achieved this look. I'm gonna show you how I achieved this look, so just stay tuned. Thanks. If you've never had an opportunity to wear Indique hair, it comes in really pretty tubes, as you can see here, and your coil curl will look just like this bundle here. It has been steamed to have these defined coils, and the more that you manipulate the coils, the bigger the hair will get. So if you want really big hair with this texture, you'll be brushing your hair or fingering through your hair to create that big hair look. So this is what your tube of hair will look like in the Bounce collection. For a full head, you need 2 bundles. If you're wearing longer lengths, like 18 inches or 22 inches, you may want to consider that 3rd bundle for a nice full look. So this is the actual wig. Woohoo! It's so beautiful. I haven't done anything to it, but all I know is I want it to be really big, pretty coils. The bigger the better. And so I'll be doing a lot of fingering through the hair to loosen up those coils. But yeah, it's just a full wig, no closure or anything like that. And to secure the wig, I'll be using bobby pins. And I like the really large bobby pins, and they just seem to do a much better job for me. So I use about 3 or 4 of those and maybe a few small bobby pins in the front, and I'm good to go. So before I put my wig on, I am prepping my hair. My hair is natural. I don't have any extensions or anything in it at this point. But what I'm doing is I'm just spraying it down just a little bit, just to soften my hair so that I can get it as flat as possible. And all that I plan to do is to twist my hair flat. I'm not going to be braiding it or anything like that, mainly because I don't need to. With a wig that has really big hair, you don't have to get your hair as flat as you would with like a straighter texture. So I'm able to simply twist my hair in about 3 large twists, and I'm using bobby pins to secure. All right, so let's get into styling this bad baby. So I have the wig secure on my head with bobby pins. It isn't going anywhere, and so far I haven't done anything to this hair. I shampooed and conditioned it, allowed it to air dry, and I sewed it onto the wig cap, and this is what I have. So I am going to be trying a few different products on the hair. Jelly Soft Curls by Miss Jessie's. This product is really nice. It gives a defined curl pattern, so I'm interested to try that. And I also like to use it around my edges, as you can see here. It lays my hair down nice and flat. The other product that I'll be using is Pillow Soft Curls. And I really like that product as well, and I'll show you exactly how I'll be using both products here. So I did pull a little bit of my hair out of the front of the wig, as you can see here, and this is just going to help me to create a flawless blend in the very front of my hair. So I am using a little bit of water to wet my leave out, and that will allow me to create, or I should say, get the curls to pop back in the front of my hair. It's kind of stretched out right now, so the more that I wet it, the more that the little curls will pop back. So here you can see that I am using the Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls, and it's like a gel. It's a clear gel, and it's really lightweight, and I love it. It has a really nice light fragrance to it, nothing heavy at all, but just a little bit of that on my leave out, and it's already looking 1,000 times better. So my suggestion with this aspect of styling your hair is to just work with it, play with your hair, continue to twist it into your extensions. And the more that you do that, you're kind of training your hair as to exactly where you want it to go and where you want it to lay. So sometimes, yes, it takes a couple wears. It takes some time to get it to look exactly how you want it to look. But as soon as you get it, just allow it to just kind of set into place. So at this point, what I'm doing is I'm spraying the Coil curl with water. It's just water. I don't have anything mixed into the water bottle. But obviously, when you wet the hair, you're going to get a much more defined curl pattern. But it also allows for your styling to be a lot easier. And these products work really well on wet hair. So I'm using the Pillow Soft curls at this point, and I didn't use a lot at all, just enough to, distribute it evenly through that side of my hair. So I'll be using the Pillow Soft curls on one side of my hair, and on the other side I'll be trying the Jelly Soft curls. But this is the Pillow Soft curl result here that you can see, and all I'm doing is just working it into the hair. So as you're manipulating the hair, you're styling the hair, you'll always want to use a scrunching motion so that you're not pulling out or stretching out those coils, unless you want to stretch them out. If you like that big hair, you like those nice tight coils, you'll always want to scrunch your hair in that upward motion to allow those coils to stay nice and tight. So always make sure that that you don't forget the ends of your hair. So a lot of times I think that we style our hair and then we neglect certain parts of the hair. Like the back of our head or the very ends. All of that is a part of how you finish the look. So just take, that extra couple minutes just to focus on those coils that are underneath. Give them a little TLC so that your entire hairstyle will look really good. So now we're going to style the other side of my hair. And if you are wondering what coil curl looks like with no product on it, and you just kind of want to do like the wash and go without having to do any additional styling, this is it. So it gets to be nice and big hair, poofy volume. You still have your defined coils. It's a really beautiful texture if you choose to style it or not. All right, so let's go ahead and style the other side of this wig. So once again, I'm going to start off with spraying it with water, and I'm spraying quite a bit of water into the wig. I do want the hair to be wet, not saturated, but I do want the hair to be nice and wet. And once again, don't forget to focus on the ends of the hair as well. So on this side of the wig, I will be using Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft curls. And like I mentioned before, this is like a gel. I do like to use it around my edges as well. My hair it's a thinner or more fine texture, so I'm able to use this around my edges. If you have thicker, more coarse hair, it may not smooth your edges down. You just have to try it to see. But I'm using a decent amount of product there, and I like to rub it in between all of my fingers because I'll be finger styling just like I did on the other side, and just kind of pulling it through the strands individually. So with the Jelly Soft Curls, it creates a wash. It's great for people who want to do wash and goes. If you want to have, a shiny kind of defined curl, then this is the product that you would use. I'm sure you can use it with twist outs and things like that as well. The consistency is very lightweight. It's not heavy or greasy or oily or anything like that. But it's really nice for defining your curl pattern. So as you can see, I do have the wig sitting behind my hairline, about 1 inch behind my hairline. And I like that because it looks a lot more natural if you pull the hair back, or if the wind blows, you can see your edges. So it just makes the hairstyle look a lot more natural. So now I'll be focusing on the ends of the hair and applying product there. So last and certainly not least, we need to make sure that we do the back of our hair. It's the part that we can't see. So, all I'm doing is just spraying it down with some water, and I'm going to apply product. I will be using the Jelly Soft Curls again, and just fingering that through the back of my hair. So overall, I would say my review with the Pillow Soft Curls with Miss Jessie's is that it's giving you a more fluffy curl, not as defined, but just a more fluffy, light, I would say a little bit more of a big hair look, and it smells amazing. It reminds me of fabric softener. And then I would say with the Jelly Soft Curls, I'm getting a more defined curl pattern, but it's not, the curls are not crunchy or hard. They feel nice and hydrated. They look nice and moisturized. So overall, I would definitely say these products look amazing. Alright, so thanks so much for watching this video. It was really fun showing you how to rock your coil curl by Indique, and it was also a pleasure working with Miss Jessie's products. Remember, it was Pillow Soft Curls and Jelly Soft Curls. I love them both. Be sure to comment below. Let us know what you think of our video, if there's anything else you'd like for us to cover, and get connected with Indique. Of course, we're on Instagram at I Love Indique. Our website is www.indiquehair.com, and just stay tuned. We have a lot more of amazing things coming to you on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. All right, ladies, stay beautiful, think beautiful, and always shop Indique. Love ya.